Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we're playing some more Clash Royale, and I put together this crazy deck that's kind of come together because of the new Evil E-Drag as well as the Goblinstein. And Ram Ready here to start things out. Looks like it could be just a Roll Hogs deck of sorts. My opponent's also got the Bandit, and this is where Goblinstein can also be really solid. You can use his ability right now and just watch as it just absolutely decimates everything. It's not the best time to be using it, but as you can see, it lasts so long that I feel like it's going to be one of those things that next season, almost immediately, it's going to get a nerf because it's just so strong. And what you can do on offense with this is absolutely wild. We're going to go with the Bomber here, and that's going to bring the Valkyrie over. And eventually the King Tower should also start helping taking that out. So this deck has been really good. If you don't like running the Royal Recruits because it's a bit heavier, this deck runs the Guards, which is 3 elixirs, much better. And you have the Electro Dragon, of course. You've got the Tornado, which synergizes really well with the Goblinstein, the Evil Bomber, and the E-Drag. So really solid synergy overall, I would say. Let's go with the Ram Rider here as he drops a Poison. That's a really bad Tombstone. Not really sure where he's going with that. But watch the E-Drag start lighting everything up and stunning everything. And that's going to help take out most of that or the Bandit and the Rogue Ghost. So Goblinstein here again. I'm not too worried about using its ability. I'll save the 2 elixir. Also, a part of me feels like the ability kind of comes down kind of quickly. And even without the Frankenstein or the monster part, you can just use its ability and look at just constantly damage down, you know, opposing troops and whatnot. It's just so broken, and it's just such an easy deck right now to use. Let's go Bomber here, and then we can go with the Evil E-Drag. And I thought for a second that they were going to nerf its Infinite Chain, but it definitely doesn't look like it. You know, the Infinite Chain got nerfed even in the slightest here, and our Ram Rider is just gonna break on through right now. And we're in a really dominant spot so far. This deck has basically given me like 4 straight wins, 5 straight wins to start out the season here. We're just gonna go and Fireball this. There's not really that much he could do. We'll go with the Inferno Tower here, and with that, we're gonna be able to take everything else out. The Scientist is gonna take out the Wizard, and with 15 seconds left, there's not that much he can do. We were able to really just hone down, lock down on defense, and look at that! It just somehow reaches the tower, the opposing tower, and we're gonna use the Tornado with the Evil Bomber and with the Fireball. Really solid defensive stuff. Dominant game. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. So as you can see from that first match, really dominant stuff. The Bomber is something I'm really very much willing to basically use at the start. And this guy's got a level 13 Goblinstein. Mine is level 13, but I don't have enough to get it to level 14. I just saved up a bunch of elixir essentially to make this happen, or a bunch of wild cards to make this happen. And look at that's just broken. I feel absolutely wild that that's even a thing. We're gonna go with the Ram Rider here, so we'll get a little taste of our own medicine here with that Goblinstein, but so far so good. E-Drag is really gonna help slow everything down and give our Ram Rider some more damage, or force out the Fireball, which is good for us because we can go with our own Goblinstein. And we'll start that out right here. So last season, I didn't get up nearly as high as I wanted. You know, it was a little bit frustrating to push up because there's so many evil P.E.K.K.A.s. But with this version of the deck, you're going to have a lot more success. We're going to use the Goblinstein ability once everything kind of passes on by, and we're going to just Fireball this, and we should be able to take that out to our advantage. And then we'll go Guards here, and Guard's going to do a really good job. The Scientist is slowing down the monster right there, so we're doing really good. Look at, I'm back to its ability yet again. I'm not going to use it right now because it's not really that worth it, but you can use this ability probably twice at least most of the time that you drop it on defense, and as it pushes up on offense, you can definitely make that happen as well. So let's go with the Bomber again. We're almost back to Evil Bomber here. He cycles his Cannon, which gives me the ability to go down the other lane, but not really feeling it. Let's see what he does here. If he doesn't really do anything, I'm just gonna chill out here. Ice Spirit's really not gonna invoke a response for me, but we're gonna drop a bomb on that cannon tower, or that cannon. Let's go and fireball this. And then we're going to use its ability, or just a tornado here. Tornado everything back, and then get guards down. We just wanted to prevent all that excess damage from that Goblinstein. So we're going to go Goblinstein of our own here. We did give up our tornado, unfortunately. And one thing to know about the Goblinstein is that depending on how you place it, it's super, super important. Because if you place it even slightly incorrectly, you're going to have the monster going down one side and then the scientist going down the other, which is obviously not good. Let's go with the tornado here. And then we can go with our evil bomber. And watch the evil bomber use his monster basically as a way to chain onto that tower right there. Super, super solid stuff. This deck synergizes really, really well. The tornado is so broken in this deck that, you know, I definitely am a big fan of it. Let's go with the Ram Rider here, and he's just gonna fireball there to get some damage, but our Ram Rider is going to make it to that tower. We're gonna go with the fireball here, and we should be pretty good. We should get that chain. Good game, well played. The addition of the E-Dragon is absolutely disgusting. Let's get on to another. All right, next match here. So going up against a regular tower here, we're gonna drop Bomber and then see what we can get out of him. If nothing else, let's go with the Ram Rider here. So the one downside with this deck is going up against a fast Psycho deck at the beginning. Basically, mainly a spam deck, or with the with Log Bait as well. It is going to struggle. Not going to sugarcoat it. We can't, you know, have a deck that kind of counters them on, has like no weaknesses. Let's go with Goblinstein here. In that scenario, if you're running into a lot of bait decks, you may want to switch out the Tornado, not be as aggressive with it, and opt for a Log or Barb Barrel. And let's see what he does here. So we're going to go with the Goblinstein ability here. We're going to just basically start zapping everything, and look at the damage piled up on that left side. I literally didn't do anything except for Fireball and ability, and I got a boatload of damage. Let's go Inferno Tower here, and then we're going to use the guards right on top of the Archer Queen there. That's going to take that out. Left side's going to take some damage from the skeletons, but it's more or less going to balance out the damage. And that's kind of the side I don't really, you know, I don't really mind taking some damage. That's the side I want to go anyways. So I'm okay taking some damage there. We haven't played our E-Drag, so he doesn't yet know, but it's a really fast Psycho deck, so we're going to have to be really, really cautious using our Bomber and our Goblinstein. Looks like he's just going to go with the Earthquake cycle. I would use the ability, but a little bit aggressive there, I would say. So we're gonna just get a Goblinstein going, and next time he sends Hogs, we'll be sure to use our Tornado here. This guy looks like he's playing pretty well in terms of just how fast and how diligently he's cycling. So we'll see what we can make happen here. We can definitely go with the Ram Rider way in the back, and then let's see. That's gonna start freezing the Scientist as well. Let me use the Scientist ability. We'll go with the Tornado here. We'll Fireball this down. Maybe a bit aggressive, but we should be able to defend this set of Roll Hogs pretty easily. Let's go like this, and then we'll go with the E-Drag up high. And then that should be able to take out all of the skeletons, so we shouldn't have to worry about him too much. And then we'll go with the Ram Rider here. And he's going to be a little bit slow there. We're going to go Ram Rider here, and that should give us a decent shot of breaking through, but he's going to drop a lot of things, so we're not able to break through there just yet. We can go with the Goblinstein yet again, and then we can go with the Inferno Tower. And we'll get Bomber going as well, and we should be able to do a pretty decent job with taking that out. And we'll have a pretty sizable push going down the left side now, so let's see what we can make happen. Let's go with the E-Drag, and we'll go Ram Rider. He's going to use the Road Delivery. That's going to be really good value for him. But if we Tornado everything, that should be able to give us a lot of value there. Ram Rider's on that tower. E-Drag just needs to chip onto that tower, and we're going to drop a Fireball. That's going to be good game, well played. Really, really dominant stuff there. Kind of a sticky situation to be in, but we're able to make the best of it. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. So as you can see so far, really, really dominant stuff. We're able to basically light up everyone at will. Let's go with the Ram Rider as he goes to the Mega Knight. And if this is Mega Knight bait, it is going to struggle big time against this, but it's not really looking like that's going to be the case. We can go with the Inferno Tower here, and then we'll go Bomber to draw that Mini P.E.K.K.A over. And watch as that also blocks for the Mega Knight. And then, ooh! That's not exactly the way I wanted that to play out, because that Void Spell, I forgot that there was an extra hit. We'll see what we can do here. We'll go guards as well. That's going to take the damage for the Prince. He should have just gone the same side, but, you know, we'll take it. That Rage is going to definitely speed up that Prince. That Prince is going to do a boatload of damage. So we're going to have to play a little comeback here, and that's okay. We can definitely make that happen, as you can see in that last match. We absolutely just annihilated him towards the end. So let's go with the Goblinstein here, and we'll just keep on rolling. In Double Elixir, this deck definitely shines when you have a lot more, you know, ability to spend freely. So let's go with the E-Drag here. I don't want it to do too much damage to the Scientist. We'll go Ramrod here as well. And then he's probably going to have the Prince or something, or Mega Knight. Yeah, he's going to have Mega Knight. But look at the E-Drag. Since it's in the sky, it's basically untouchable. The Mega Knight is going to cause us some problems. We're going to go with the Infernal Tower right here. And then we can go with the Bomber down low. Actually, he may take the damage. We're going to go with the guards here. That's going to be really, really difficult for us to come back from, but never say never, and we'll see what we can make happen. So, not the greatest start. We're about to hit Double Elixir, so we do have a chance here. We have the E-Drag, we have Evil Bomber, we have Tornado, so just a lot of ways to light him up. And let's go with the Fireball here. And then we'll go with the E-Drag we'll go with the Goblinstein. And we should be able to take that out pretty comfortably. Let's go Ram Rider going down this lane. We're going to use the Scientist ability, basically just start damaging that down massively. Ram Rider's not able to break through, but we do have the E-Drag here, so we're going to use that. Let's go Infernal Tower here just in case. And then we're going to go with the guards as well. The guards should pull the Knight or the Prince over, and then we're going to go Ram Rider here, as he went pretty aggressive, but that may pay off for him. Ram Rider should be able to break on through and give us at least a shot to, you know, play in Double Elixir. So we're going to go with the E-Drag right here. Should be pretty decent. We're not out of it yet. We do have 527 only though, so it is a little bit, you know, scary. But we are able to break that E-Wish shield, so that's very good. Let's go with the Fireball here, and then we're going to use the ability. And then we're going to go with the guards here to basically tank for that a little bit. We're going to go with Tornado here, and hopefully that's able to buy us a little bit of time. We'll go Ram Rider here as well. That should buy us some time against that Firecracker, allowing our Ram Rider to almost break on through, minus that Mega Knight. We're going to go Bomber here, take some damage from that. And then we'll go Infernal Tower here as well. Let that jump onto the tower. It's nothing too crazy. We need to have like one big push to make something happen. Let's go with the E-Drag here. And if he goes with the Void Spell, we do have something for that. Yeah, let's go Goblinstein, and then we'll go and Fireball this. Ooh, it does splash onto the tower, unfortunately. Let's go guards here. And then we can go with Ram Rider afterwards. He's taunting a little bit. I mean, I would too, I guess. Let's go with the Tornado here. And then we're going to use the ability and hopefully have things kind of just get stunned. Ram Rider maybe be able to break on through. Ooh, that's really, really close. Good game, well played. We'll hit him with well played. Let's get on to another one. Alright, next match here, up against a Cannoneer Tower. So, let's get something going here. We will struggle a little bit more, I would imagine, against a Cannoneer Tower. I haven't played that much against Cannoneer using this deck, mainly because there just hasn't been that many, and I feel like that's because, you know, the nerf that's going on with the Cannoneer Tower. I think its speed, its initial hit speed's kind of going down, or its damage is going down. It's one of those two. It looks like he's got Bandit, so we can definitely take advantage of that by using guards here. And that's going to definitely be a good choice. We'll go guards here. And then we can use the Scientist ability, depending on what he does. We can just go with the E-Drag, I guess. And then we can go Ram Rider afterwards. He's just going to take all that damage. Hopefully Mega Knight jumps backwards. Yeah, it does. So that's good for us because that's going to buy us a lot of time. That P.E.K.K.A. or that Mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to get taken out. We should be able to stun that Mega Knight, giving us an extra hit. And we're in a really good spot. Look at that defense. We'll go with the Tornado here. So definitely with the Hog Rider is going to be main source of bait to get us that, or to get that Infernal Tower out from us. But He's playing really well. He's going with the Bandit, and I don't think there's going to be too much we can do against the Bandit right now. We don't have the best counter, or we don't have the best card cycle, but that Cannoneer Tower is being a little bit of a pain because most of our cards are basically just like one unit instead of like a swarm of sorts. So let's get a Goblinstein going here and see what he does. If we can get the Goblinstein closer to the tower, we'll definitely use its ability, but with the Evil Mega Knight, I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna hold my breath there. Let's go with the E-Drag. Evil E-Drag. Should do pretty good. We're gonna use the ability, and then we're gonna go and probably just tornado everything together. Have the Evil E-Drag kind of take things out. The King Tower should be able to help with that Hog Rider, and then I'm fine taking some damage right there. I wanted to switch sides, but I don't know if that's really the best move, but there wasn't that much we could do. We'll go with the E-Dragon right here, and we'll go with the Bomber. Take that out. And then hopefully the tower is able to kind of take out that Evil Firecracker. And we're going to go and tornado this to the King Tower, and we'll go with the Goblinstein here. So he's playing very aggressively, which is kind of the way to deal with this deck. We can go with guards afterwards for that mini P.E.K.K.A. That was probably going to be the way to go. We can go with the E-Drag here. We'll go Fireball as well, kind of take that out. And there's his Mega Knight. We'll go with the Inferno Tower, and then we can go with Bomber. That should be able to take out the Goblins, and then we're going to go with guards here afterwards. So we should do okay. I'm going to take that damage. And then I'm going to go Goblinstein going... Maybe I'll go with the Ram Rider here instead. And I'll go Goblinstein here. He's kind of just splitting up the damage, so very well played on his end. We're going to use the ability right now. Ooh. Oh, that mini P.E.K.K.A. is still going to get damage down though. Alright, pretty interesting stuff. Struggling a little bit in this up against the Cannoneer Tower. So maybe it's one of the better counters to this, but we're going to go with the Tornado here. Get a King Tower activation. We'll go Bomber here. Kind of start splitting up the, you know, the split lane pressure here. And then maybe we'll go Goblinstein right here. And then if he bites, we'll definitely go Ram Rider right here. Okay, so he bit. We're going to go with the mini P.E.K.K.A. and pull that over. And hopefully that's enough to get us at least enough damage for us to go with the Evil Bomber is going to be MVP. Good game, well played. Man, that was absolutely wild stuff. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.